Welcome to English with Teacher. I'm Teacher. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you're having a great day. First of all, I'd like to ask you please like, share, subscribe, watch the videos through to the end, and leave a comment if you want to encourage, suggest, mention something you think I could do better. Honestly, I'd love to hear from you. So, next, we are doing Advanced English, and we are doing this out of the Bible. We are in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, and we'll be doing verses 1 to 12 today. Okay? So if you want to look it up, if you want to follow along, now it might be a different translation, so the wording might not quite be the same, but it'll give you an idea of what we're talking about. Okay? So, next is for my wonderful co-host to please introduce himself. Sir.
Hi teacher, hi everyone. I'm Phat. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Vietnam.
Thank you very much for joining me today, Phat. So, first of all, I would like to ask you to read the verses in front of you.
Yes. How gives up his rights? Am I not as free as anyone else? Am I not an apostle? Haven't I see Jesus, our Lord, with my own eyes? Isn't it because of my work that you belong to the Lord? Even if others think I am not an apostle, I say I certainly am to you. You yourselves are proof that I am the Lord's apostle. This is my answer to the...
Okay, so ignore the W. Answer. Right, answer.
To those who question
Nice.
my authority. Don't we have the right to live in your homes and share your meals? Don't we have the right to bring a Christian wife with us as the other apostles and the Lord's brothers too, and as Peter does, or is only Barnabas, and who have to work to support ourselves. What so dear? Soldier. What soldier has to pay his own expenses? What farmer plants a vineyard.
Right.
Vineyard. And doesn't have the right to eat. Some of it is truth. What shepherd cares from a flock of sheep, and it is allowed to drink some of the milk. Mix breathing merely.
Merely.
A human opinion. Or those others the left say the same thing. For the Lamb of Moses says, you must not muzzle an ox to keep it from eating as it treads out the grain. Was God thinking only about oxen when he said this? Wasn't he actually speaking to us? Yes, it were quite on us, so that the one who blows and the one who threshes.
Thresh is. Right, that's it.
Threshes. The grain might expect a share of the harvest, since he hath planted spiritual seed among you. Aren't we entitled to have harvest of physical food and drink if you support others who preach to you? Shouldn't we have an even greater right to support it? But we have never used this right. We would rather put up with anything than be an obstacle to the good news about Christ.
Very good, very good. Your reading is much improved, sir. Excellent job. Okay, so what is verse 1 saying?
Paul free and apostle, and Paul sent Jesus our Lord with him own eyes.
With his own eyes.
With his own eyes. Because of his work that them belong to the Lord.
That they belong to the Lord.
That they belong to the Lord.
Right. So he is giving why he has authority as an apostle by what he has accomplished and what he has done, right? He saw Jesus with his own eyes, and because of his preaching, other people have come to the Lord, right? So this qualifies him to say what he's saying. Very good, very good. Okay, so so 4, 5, and 6, what are they saying?
I think we have the right to live. We have the right. We have right. Have right. Homes. Have right. Eat and drink. And have the right to bring a Christian wife with us. The other apostles. Yes.
Okay, kind of. What he's saying is, because I'm an apostle, because I preach to you, shouldn't you support me? Okay, so shouldn't I be able to stay in your house, and shouldn't you give me food? You know, and if I have a wife, shouldn't she be allowed to come and stay in your house? Right? Because like the pastor of your church, right? People give money to the church so that he can eat and he can have a house and everything, right? So this is what Paul was saying, you know, because I'm preaching the gospel to you, shouldn't I have a right to be fed? Right? So what does number 9 say? What does that mean?
Nine?
Yes.
Was they must not muzzle an ox to keep it from eating as it tread out the grain.
Do you understand what that means?
Yes, I understand.
So,
But I don't meaning number 9.
right? What does it mean?
Ox have they ox them it trees out the grain and
So do you know what it mean by so what's it mean by treads out the grain? Do you understand what it means?
ox want to eat
Right? It wants to eat the grain.
yeah,
Yes.
no, tree out the grain.
Do you know what treads out the grain means?
Yes.
What?
Lúa. Work.
Right?
Ox work.
Right. So it carries out the grain. Treads out the grain. So you put the grain on the ox, and the ox treads it out, carries it out of the field. Right? So you put the grain on a wagon or something, and the ox treads it out. It carries the grain out. So what they're saying is the ox that carries the grain should be allowed to eat some of the grain. Right? That's why you shouldn't put a muzzle on it. You should let it eat some of the grain. And this is what Paul is saying. Shouldn't we be able to eat from you because we've given you the teaching of God? Right? And that's what he goes on to say. Was God actually talking about an ox, or was he speaking to us? So basically what it's saying is, when you're working, you deserve some of what you work for. Right? So if you're growing rice, you deserve to be able to take some rice for yourself. If you're growing chickens, you deserve to take a chicken for yourself. Right? Eggs, you can, right? So whatever you're working at, you deserve part of that for yourself. Now what he's saying is, because we're here teaching you, we deserve to be fed, and we deserve to have a house. A place, well, not a house, but a place to stay with you. Right? We're teaching you, you should care for us. Okay. Very good. Very good. You're getting better. You're understanding it. You have to work on putting your thoughts into English better. Okay? That's your frustration right now. You understand what you want to say, but you're having trouble getting the English words for it. So when you're studying, don't be afraid to put it in a translator, generate something, and use that as a bridge to help you figure out how to put it into English. Okay? but your understanding, your comprehension's good. Just you need to practice creating English sentences. Okay? So just think of something that you want to say and practice writing it out in English. And that'll help you build your vocabulary like that. But you're doing excellent. I will send you the next lesson and you can start to study. Good job, sir. Thank you very much. And your pronunciation is getting much, much better. Okay, so what is this stupid thing? Go away. Thank you very much. And thank you everyone at home for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Have a great day.